St. John. St. John's at 1650.
Shakopee 393 traffic.
Shakopee 393.
George Sam Lincoln 361. Going to be northbound 83 in Barronshire.
Northbound 83 at Barronshire at 1652.
Can you assign me to the harassment on the Sunset Lake Drive address? I'm right in the phone with RP.
Okay.
Submitted.
7371.
Can you assign me to suspicious vehicle at St. John? Can you do an in-house contact check for first name Dennis, common spelling, last name Brelich, Boy Robert Lincoln Edward Tom Ida Charles Henry? Can you confirm that warrant at Dakota County, please?
1652. Savage 375, 376 status.
Continue, one non-compliant male.
Copy. Not compliant at 1654.
Savage 223. Info.
Savage 223.
Give me that suspect plate at a address in Lakeville. Could you ask them to check that address?
Copy 1653. Prior Lake Squad for a welfare check at a Quick Trip.
For Lake 244, can we get an assist?
Copy assisting agency at 1655.
Okay, I can take that.
3116 will be for a male at the address talking to himself, possibly under the influence of drugs.
Copy.
1655. Check B3116, County 390. It'll be a white male, has a hoodie on his head, wearing no shirt, black jeans.
Squad's copy.
1656. Savage 376, do you have radio traffic?
Negative, you just find those.
Copy at 1657. Savage Buzz at St. John status.
Continue. 1 minute timer.
Let's try it. 1657.
Elko 314, out of state traffic.
Alpha 314.
Iowa. Nora Paul Frank 386, quick trip.
Quick trip at 1659. Shaka BB1 for an informational ICR on the Lewis Street Bridge. Check B39. 398 at 1659. Shaka BB1 for a loose animal, 2300 Overland Drive West.
Check B393.
393 will be for a black and white pit bull with a red collar is running loose in the area. RP's trying to keep him from running into the roadway.
Copy, advice for both.
1659.
Passenger car is advising of a pending disturbance, 13708 Country Place. Daughter's ex-boyfriend showed up. He's currently inside of the house, a black male. Just opening further.
Copy. And the suspect vehicle on that crimes against family, the plate was changed and the R was actually off 157th Street in Savage.
Okay. Thank you for advising. We'll pick it up when we're done. Yes.
Copy 1659.
737512, adult male in Cup City.
Adult male in Cup City 1659.
County 390. I'll be arriving quickly.
71.
I'll go 314 on 2. Run 1 by Iowa Deal.
I'll go 314.
686 Adam John 2818. You can tell me to hang up.
Okay.
I know you guys want to murder me because you're going to be found guilty.
County.
County 390.
Male is refusing to talk to me.
I don't care what your charges are. Do you hear me?
Copy male refusing to talk to you at 1701. Savage 371, are you clear to copy?
Go ahead.
Dennis David Bredich, 1958-01-12, white male, 5'7", 238, brown and black. This is a confirmed warrant out of Dakota County for failure to appear in a probation violation, second degree DUI, body only, and they would like the whole place.
Confirmation of the
I don't
Copy.
want to
1702.
How am I going to get to court? Who? How?
Scott County for the felony fleeing motor vehicle obstruction of force amongst other charges. So they might hold you in Scott County, so you might just be able to walk. They might be able to get you out.
What about my medications? You bring them to me?
They
They don't have them. Every time I've been to jail, they haven't been able to get them. You know why? Because I'm a stroke victim. Unless you're a stroke victim, they won't be prescribed. You son of a bitch. I don't have anything in my pockets.
We had a rosary in there. I just took out. You do have something.
Don't remove it.
We have. It's coming with you. Would you like us to grab anything?
There's nothing in there. Except it's in my vehicle. You're not going to tow it.
I don't plan to. Would you like me to grab the keys so I don't stay in your car?
I'll go 314, your check.
Would you like them with you?
Yes.
I can do that. Is your car unlocked right now?
I think so.
Where are the keys in?
On the passenger side underneath some gloves.
Andrew Hickey out of Waterloo, Iowa, valid Class A Adam and clear, and out of Minnesota, not on file and clear.
Okay, you can't lift my legs because
Copy, thanks.
I'm partially
You're welcome,
paralyzed on
1703.
the left side. I should be fully ambulatory by now, but because of 3 years of abuse by the criminal justice system, injustice system, dirty cops. You know, I've got a domestic abuse on my case still. I won that case. You know why it's still on there? Because
Can you tell me
two-
why you put your knee in the car? Please.
because two dirty Lakeville cops filed illegal domestic abuse on me,
County
which
390,
the
Sharpie,
FBI said was illegal.
Dennis, these are your keys, correct? They're going
Yes.
with your property,
16,
okay?
sponsor no additional.
Gotta let me put
No,
my hands in the
yes,
car.
No, the sooner we can get to jail, the sooner we get these stuff off. Okay, buddy?
Ow.
Dennis, put your foot down.
I would be okay with putting the handcuffs in front. but you cannot fight us again.
You can't fight me at jail, and you can't fight the correctional officers at jail either, okay?
Okay, but
Can we agree on that?
fine.
Okay. I would love to put the handcuff. That was my original plan in the first place, was to put him in front.
Well, I'm afraid for my life. That's
I'm not
why.
going to hurt you.
You're not the one that's going to hurt me. It's my blood pressure and not being able to take my medications.
I'm just gonna have you on this side of the switch.
You bring it to the front. Oh, bring that around, please. Rocking them both steps.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, we're gonna get them all situated here, okay?
You're going to have to. I don't have my attorney's phone number. I don't even know if he has one. I can only email him, and I don't know what his email is.
Okay. Let me check these handcuffs. Thank you for cooperating. I'm gonna make sure that this one can't get any tighter, and I'll maybe even try and loosen that one, okay, Dennis?
You know, when I first went to jail the night you guys arrested me,
Sure.
or not you arrested me, but
No, because this is the first time we've
Burnsville cop,
Okay.
Paul Elmstrand,
So-
he's a serial perjurer.
Real quick here, buddy. This, I got my fingers between both of these cuffs. I know they're not comfortable, but are they better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Dennis.
Now, Paul
How is it,
Elmstrand,
Eddie?
we proved him a perjurer because his affidavit of probable cause didn't match his dash cam,
Both squads clear.
which I
726.
gave
I'm gonna go to the
Sergeant
I'm gonna go to the front of my squad, and we can keep talking.
Andy
okay?
Dames.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go to the front of my squad. One can get my free booking.
Yeah, we're already taking care of it.
Wonderful.
Let's just dip out.
On a Scott.
The last time I was in,
Damage 377.
Savage 377.
Transporting
Transport male.
Dennis, I'm going to lock your car, okay?
don't lock it. I might
Savage
not be able to
377.
get back.
Don't lock it?
Transporting that adult male to the Scott County Jail. Please advise Scott County Jail staff.
Actually, you can lock it, but lock it with the key, not the button.
Expires 2025. Status valid. Status cancelled. IPS.
So
Possible
my blood
warrant.
pressure is so high, I'm a prime candidate, according to my doctors, a stroke, coma, or death by stroke or a coma. You happy about that? Without my meds? How you gonna get them to me? The pharmacy won't have them. The night that Paul Elmstrand booked me, he said that they'd supply the medications at the jail. You know what? The jail couldn't get them. My son and my daughter had to bring them. They couldn't get them, and your jail won't get them either, because I've already been in Scott County, and Dr. Wilcox refused my laxatives and my painkillers. He said he had protocols. So I had to dig the shit out of my own asshole with my fingers, because I've got inflamed bowel syndrome. Says it right there on the fucking intake. Assholes. So I ended up having a stroke, lost feeling in my left hand, and they wouldn't call an ambulance for me. I fell in the jail because I couldn't, they have no grab handles. I'm required to have grab handles. They wouldn't even let me go home from the hospital until they were installed and inspected in my bathrooms and showers. So I fell down in jail, cut my jaw open on the left side, and I dislocated my middle finger, and that keeps popping out now all the time. So I've got permanent body damage from you pricks. I gotta call my son, and I don't know his phone number because I don't have my phone. I forgot it at home. I'm gonna call him and tell him that I'm not home and that I'm in jail. I don't know who I can call without my phone. I've got extreme short-term memory from all the strokes and the traumatic brain injuries I've had. So I can't remember jack shit. Without my phone, I forgot it at home. I wish I would have brought it. So proud, you criminals. Willingly trying to murder a disabled person who's done nothing wrong. Had one drink at a bar for 10 minutes, past closing time. Catherine Massey testified to that. She said she didn't see me till 2 a.m., so that's closing time. How many drinks can you have at closing time? One. When they put me in the Dakota County Jail, the sergeant wouldn't even give me a breath test. He says, what are they doing throwing a cripple in here who hasn't been drinking? You don't even have alcohol in your breath. So he didn't give me a breath test. And that's on the intake. I have no addictions to drugs or alcohol, as testified by Joanne Page. She was the court-appointed assessor for me for my last DUI. I have 3 breathalyzers that I always carried with me, except for the night of my arrest. I forgot it at home because of my memory. The reason why I have 3 is because I have my short-term memory. I keep losing them, so I keep buying new ones. Pretty much I got 2 of everything in my fucking house because I can't remember anything. I think I just prayed for you guys today to see the light. But no, you're dense. Absolutely dense. And criminals. Aiding and abetting a perjurer. Paul Elmstrand, that brown-nosing POS was assassinated by his own hand. The after-action report said that it was a hostage situation a quarter mile from my house on a Sunday while I was at church. And when I got home, I looked it up. Yep, it was him. The after-action report said that prick went in there for the hostage situation, searched the room, didn't find any firearms. When he left, that guy pulled out a rifle, killed him and 2 of his co-workers. So he took, the good Lord took him out, that perjurer out, and 2 of his co-workers with him. God have mercy. He went to his eternal reward with that mortal sin on his soul. So you guys are bound and eternal to follow your father, Satan. I gave one of the brats and played on Oregon State, but it got too early. I said, "Well, this one just mentions 3 years or something." that sheet of paper on the back of my car? I've been paying insurance on my car for 3 freaking years on a car that I can't drive. Because I don't want the rates to go up. I'm going to get all that money back from your department and your whole department's going to be sued by an attorney. Well, by some attorney. Hell, the judge after she sees this tomorrow. Never seen this judge before. Every time they go to court, 3 years, I've had over a dozen court cases, and they shut me out, and they won't even let me speak in hearings. Judge Fallon shut off my mic when I was trying to give him evidence that the domestic abuse and the gun violation were false convictions. Both cases I won. Fucking Burnsville cops had to return my firearm, the ammo, and give me a new permit to carry because they cut it up in front of my face. The prosecutor was the one who told the magistrate the cops illegally confiscated my gun. It was locked, unloaded, locked in a case in the trunk of my motorcycle. And he confiscated it and cut my permit up in front of my face. And was ordered to return all of them. I don't have no guns now, you know why? I had to sell them all so that I'm almost bankrupt. I didn't even make my house payment this month. Did you guys have my identification in my wallet? Was that, did you take that too, or not? I don't remember if I had it with me or if it was in my vest pocket. I think it was in my vest pocket. Because I might have some information in it that I need to make. I don't know. Go back to that shithole jail with no grab hands. I almost killed myself in that freaking shower. No grab hands. And if you want to know what the medications are, I sent them. Andy Dames in an email got them. There's 12 of them. I don't know them by heart. That's a lot of medications that keep me alive. And I can't even take a glucose reading because I don't have my phone. I can't remember one single phone number to call anybody. But that's what you criminals do. You don't give a shit about anybody's life. Common sense, you have none. Last time I was in jail too, I broke my CPAP. You know, I can't sleep without a CPAP, so I won't be sleeping tonight, or as long as I'm in jail. That shattered on the ground. My dad had to give me his used one, because my nice, expensive one shattered in a million pieces. Jail. And my glasses, because I fell, my glasses, I hit my head on something, my glasses busted in jail. $800 glasses that I'm wearing on my head right now, that broke in jail. Fortunately, they were still under warranty, so I got them back, but I can't see out of them properly. I have trouble reading them because I'm like 6 months overdue for an eye check. You know, my doctors are so pissed. They sent a nurse to my house to take a reading on my eyes to check, to do a retinopathy, to check the blood clots in my eyes for my stroke, which I could go blind from if they get worse, and they probably are right now. All this bodily injury you're knowingly and willingly causing me because you think I did something wrong. I did nothing wrong. Just fighting for my life and trying to exercise my First Amendment rights to go to church, go to confession. I got nobody home, been all out of town except my son. My parents left out of town to go up north to the cabin, which I haven't been to in 3 years. I haven't celebrated a birthday or a holiday for 3 years because of you criminals. And you are criminals. That is a fact. I don't lie. Last time I was in Scott County Jail, and I went in front of a judge in a wheelchair. He looked at me and he says, "Yeah, I'm going to release you, no bail." I got thousands of dollars out in bail. He said, "I'm going to release you, no bail. Go home, go get your heart monitor," which the prosecutor said was a smoke screen and a hoax, except I had to go, and because they had detected AFib, which is what it was in there for, and since they detected I have afibrillation, they didn't need it in there anymore, so I had to go in to have it taken out. I got pictures of it that I sent to your buddy Andy Dames to prove that the prosecutor committed jury tampering. That's all going to be shown in court tomorrow. Boy, I don't think the judge is going to be happy at what you did to me when you find see what condition. My attorney sure as hell won't. Charges will probably be filed against you there in court. God willing, because you deserve it. Say the rosary on my flipping fingers in jail like I did for 13 days last time I was in Scott County Jail being abused by a malpracticing doctor. My name and my doctor's name were right on the prescription bottles, and he refused to give them to me. You know what? Both him and another guard in that jail charged me with harassment because I'm fighting for my life. I did file complaints in the jail. That's still on there, so I'm going to file them against you guys too. It's good that Dan Myers is one of them. At least I got his name. What's your name?
My name is Officer Dan Leon.
Dan who?
Leon.
Leon?
Yes, sir.
How do you spell that last name?
Lein.
Okay, Leon. Dan Leon and Dan. I forgot his last name.
Myers. You just said it a little bit ago.
Who is the female? What was her name?
Officer Katia Johnson.
What?
Officer Katia Johnson.
Say that again, I couldn't hear it.
Officer Katia Johnson. Also, Dennis, when we're in here and we don't have this between us, it might be easier for you to hear me then.
but it's Katya Johnson.
Better if you wrote it down. I can't write because my hands are so crippled. I can write, but I can't read it.
Okay.
I want the names of all the officers. You all have to be held accountable tomorrow in court for your actions. You think that you've got it over on me, but you don't. I hope I die. I'm going to pray for death, a happy death tonight.
I don't want you to die, Dennis.
Well, it doesn't matter what you want, it's what I want.
Okay.
I'm just tired of being abused for 3 years. I've had it.
Can I help you?
Hi, my name is Officer Dan Leon with the Savage Police Department. I have one adult male who's currently in the pre-booking area. If I may, I would like to talk to the officer in charge or sergeant or whomever via intake procedures and cooperation.
That would be Frickland.
Send her out if she's available.
Is the guy cooperative?
Right now, Dennis is cooperative. Yeah, you've been cooperative. That's why you're handcuffed in front. That's why we're having a conversation.
Cooperative under protest.
Well,
So I'm fighting for my life.
if you want to cooperate under protest, that's fine with me. Okay.
Whatever. I suppose you're going to give me a breath test in too, even though I don't drink. I can't drink because of all the medications. I'm allowed one drink every 4 hours or longer. The medications I'm in cause me to go pee like real frequently, so I need a bathroom.
You gotta go. You gotta go to the bathroom.
Yep.
I will let them know that first. Okay.
Yeah, probably have to pee like every 15 minutes for the rest of my life because of this bullshit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so tired. I slept for 3 days. Because of the stress. I just found out this morning I was 2 days behind in my medications. Because I don't sleep and I forget. Please, Lord, let me die tonight. piss you off. Sorry. Why are you doing this to me?
Hey, Dennis, you ready to come out?
That'd be very bad. We get that going ASAP.
Look, I'm partially paralyzed. Just so you know, I'm a stroke recovery victim. I recovered from neck down paralysis twice. I had a stroke the last time I was in jail because you guys didn't give me the medication. And I lost. When I got out of the ACRU,
Let me just keep walking.
I lost feeling on the entire right side of my body. And after I got out of jail here, I lost feeling on my left hand. So now I got two hands. I got no feeling. Thanks. The only drugs I take are the 12 I need to take every day, and I'm missing the one that you guys know. Even if you did get to the doctor, doesn't
Let me shut down my cams and grab my thing.